Have you guys ever seen someone watch anime and say, wow, that guy must be a huge weeb dork nerd? Well, that used to be me until I saw my first anime about 5 years ago. And ever since then, I've seen some of the most interesting, entertaining, and most addicting to watch programs and stories I've ever seen in my entire life. Here we got the ultimate anime tier list of all the anime I've seen in my life. From the iconic series to the hidden gems, this anime list is all the anime that I've seen throughout my life. But this will teach you my perspective.
We did it! We did it! Oh my god, we did it!
Oh. My anime tier list here. We got God tier, top tier, high tier, mid tier, low tier, and of course, should I change that word?
Yes, change it. Keep it family friendly here.
Are you family friendly by any chance?
Yeah.
This is our first.
How do I end the recording? Alright, so let's start. Zom 100. Zom 100. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put that. It's gotta be higher S in my opinion. What do you think?
Hell no, give me this. That's mid.
What? You put it as mid? No.
But you gotta respect the other animes in this list. I'm telling you.
It's a seinen tier. So I've never seen a seinen anime like this. It's more for adults. It's not as shonen-y. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it in high. It's gotta go high at least.
I'll respect that.
Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop. I think it's better than Zom 100 is better, in my opinion. People would be mad at me for that. I'm gonna put that in S tier. I gotta put it in S tier just because it's an OG. It's an episodic format. Expect the episodic format.
It should be high. I don't think it's S tier.
I'll put it in high tier. We'll put it before.
I don't know.
I have not finished Dragon Ball. In fact, I've probably watched like 30 episodes of the entire series. So I'm probably gonna put it at the. If you ask me, I think it's low tier, but people are gonna be mad at me for that just because I haven't finished it. But honestly, besides the nostalgia, I don't know what else has going for it, but I will give it a try. So I'm gonna put it in the mid.
He's got the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to echo such blasphemous nonsense.
There's no way it's lower than Zom 100.
Bro, Zom 100 is one of my favorites. It should be S.
They're gonna get so triggered at this list.
Okay. Alright, Naruto Shippuden. I haven't watched Naruto Shippuden, so I don't know where to put it. But I have watched Naruto, so I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this in S just because it needs to be S because we know it has to be S. It's Naruto. Okay, Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan. We have Shingeki no Kyojin. You already know it's going into the GOAT tier. It's actually the first anime I've watched. The storytelling is peak. The character development is peak. I love how it has actually following rules in the anime. I love how there's actually clear, concrete rules with the 9 Titans. Unlike other animes like Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, though they're still great. Anything can be a cursed technique. Anything can be like a breathing technique. I like how it's set in stone. It's more realistic in a way.
Attack on Titan season 1 through 3. No doubt.
Oh yeah, this is season 1 through 3. Okay, Dragon Ball. This one, I'm also going to put this in the mid. I don't know why I put this on the list.
That is blasphemous. That is blasphemous.
Okay, whatever. Let's continue. My Hero Academia.
I am here! I am here!
My Hero Academia, I like this one. Season 1 through 3, it was peak for me. The aura of season 1 through 3 with All Might was untouchable. But I feel like it got a little repetitive from 4 through 5. They just kept fighting somebody and going back to school. It didn't really flow for me.
Yeah, in season 6, I think it was. They just started blasting everything out of nowhere when it was going so slow before that. The pacing's a little off, but I think it's still really good.
Okay, we got My Hero Academia at the S tier. Here we got Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, give it to me. Give
Give it to me right now.
Bam! Give it to me, Demon Slayer. We're putting that in the S tier. I think it belongs somewhere before here. I'm not sure. I think I will put it after My Hero. That's me personally.
It makes you feel immersed into the world when you're watching it. Unlike Jujutsu Kaisen.
I have nothing to do with such idiocy, such blasphemy, such ridiculous nonsense. This is so disrespectful.
One Punch Man. It seems more like a joke show than an actual show.
Yep.
It's a gag show. I think I'm gonna put that in the low tier just for me personally. We got Beyblade Metal Masters. I like Beyblade Metal Masters. I don't care what nobody says. I love the tournament arc. And people can say it was just for the toys, but it was still a pretty good season overall. It's gotten high or mid for me. So I'm gonna put it in the low-high tier, just Metal Masters. Me personally. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony.
I think this has to go, even though this is animated in Korea, I know that, so I know it's technically not anime. I just put it on here because I'm putting Avatar: The Last Airbender, I'm putting that in the GO tier.
Yeah, it definitely does.
It deserves a GO tier. It's got an episodic format, you gotta respect that. Especially in the first Avatar: The Last Airbender, not so much Legend of Korra. The attention to detail with the four elements, they had the Northern Shaolin style, the explosive movements for the firebenders. They have the Balrog or something for the airbenders, the circular movement. They had Tai Chi for the waterbenders, and the earthbender had the rune style. There was a lot of attention to detail in this series, and that's why I'm going to put it in the GO tier. Here we got the Chainsaw Man. I'm going to put Chainsaw Man. I think it deserves high tier for sure. I don't know if it's quite S tier. I'll put it on the high tier for sure. He's cool. He's a bit of a simp though. I don't know how I feel about that. The simp characters.
Yeah, but do you think it's above Zom 100?
No. Legend of Korra. I liked season 1 and I didn't like the rest of the show because I feel like it just tried to build off what Avatar built. If it had nothing to do with Avatar, it'd be a terrible show. They just basically destroyed everything from Avatar, in my opinion.
And boy, does she need it.
I'm gonna put this in the mid tier. Actually, I think I gotta do this. I think I gotta do that. I'm sorry.
Is that Metal Master?
yeah, it's still good. No, it deserves to be up here. It deserves. You guys should watch it. Give it a try.
Yeah, underrated.
It's underrated.
Very entertaining.
In other words, you ran away from a fight.
Spy X Family. I'm gonna put this in the S tier. In my opinion, it's S tier. I don't know if it's better than these shows, but it definitely belongs up in the S tier.
Nah, I disagree.
You disagree? What are you thinking?
Just seemed like a basic show. Nothing too deserving as S tier. You can't.
I hear what you're saying. I think
Naruto.
these animes are more underrated compared to the action shonens here. What else we got? Jujutsu Kaisen here. Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm gonna put that in the high tier as well. I'm gonna put it below Zom 100 and Spy X Family. That's my personal opinion.
Jujutsu Kaisen has to go S tier.
Because the fall off of the season 4 through onward, I will put that there.
I don't feel that immersed. Like when I see a cursed spirit, I'm not scared. When I see Akaza, I'm scared. It's probably one of our favorite main characters.
Yeah, Itadori is probably one of my favorite main characters. I think he's a better written Tanjiro, in my opinion.
You're acting utterly pathetic right now.
I like some realism in my anime. I understand you say, oh, Titan's not real, but that's not the point. The point is how they react in their world. They're like humans at the end of the day, but in anime form. Vinland Saga, what do you think about that? That's something you've seen more.
When I first started watching it, I thought it was going to be such a good show, but it started getting a little boring. Let's put it in high tier. No,
put it in high tier.
Mid tier.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move this down.
What is that?
Legend of Korra into mid tier.
Yes. I didn't even notice.
Naruto.
Believe it.
I'm gonna put Naruto. It's gotta go in the S tier. Sometimes I feel like there's this random filler, but I guess that's more expected in the older shows. It's one of those feel good shows. There's some shows that I would consider feel good, which I would consider My Hero a feel good show, Spy X Family a feel good show. It's just something that makes you happy to watch. Whereas some of these other shows are more focused on story, like Attack on Titan. Or else something heavily story based here. Oh, but the next one here, Death Note. Death Note is my number 2 all time. Titan is my number 1 all time. That's my opinion. We talk about pure story. We don't need no waifus. We don't need no flashing lights and all this. We don't need that. We got pure story with Miyazaki and with Light Yagami. It's all pure story, and I really respect that, and it's perfectly done.
You're right.
If you watch Death Note, your IQ is gonna raise by 20%.
Okay, B-Daman. B-Daman. I saw this B-Daman. I'm gonna put this in the low tier. It's just something I saw as a kid. Toys, but it was on the list. Jojo. I'm gonna put Jojo in the high, mid, or low high. I like the Stardust Crusader season with Dio.
Protagonists and antagonists are great, and it doesn't waste too much time with pacing.
Quintessential Quintuplets. I always made fun of people who watch romantic comedy animes, but I think it's got to go in the S tier in my opinion.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
Regular Show is the best anime. Changed my mind.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Attack on Titan final season. I'm gonna put that in the mid. I didn't like the final
Spoiler
season.
incoming.
So slow. It definitely was a drop off.
I don't think the ending was that bad. People said the end. I think the ending was actually pretty good. So my complaint is not with the ending. It's just how they built the story from there. Wish it continued off from where Eren saw the sea. I wish it continued off from there instead of going off, starting from the new spot. Kakegurui. I'm gonna put Kakegurui in the low tier. It's a gambling anime. Hunter x Hunter. Oh my god, it's a good anime. S tier.
Yeah.
Bunny Senpai.
My favorite anime.
He should be ashamed of himself. His family should be ashamed of him. His friends should be ashamed of him. And nobody should condone this kind of behavior.
And we got One Piece.
Monkey D. Ruby.
One Piece is mid. I'm sorry. I had to do it. One Piece. I do enjoy it sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's 1,000 episodes. You get attached to the characters, which is with a lot of these animes, but the story is nothing too complicated. People say, oh, it gets better at the 800 mark.
I watched over 400 episodes of One Piece and I still don't have much to defend it.
Final round.
Naruto needs to go in the GO tier, I think.
It's like the same thing as One Piece.
No, it's better. Trust me, it's way better.
I don't know how you like that more than One Piece.
There's a lot more story actually happening.
I think One Piece is better and more entertaining than Naruto when I was watching it.
I'll put it here. I'll put it here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it through the whole thing, we really appreciate you. This video was filmed pretty casually, so sorry for any lack of depth or maybe too much joking around. If you guys would like to see a more in-depth discussion, or you can let us know any other type of video you'd like to see in the future, we will definitely read every comment. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe as it helps the channel so much. Thank you, and see you next time.